I probably shouldn't open this. Fuck. No fear. We're not gonna go smug response. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. How many snaps this man need, bro? 31. We gonna see. He said he was searching. Let's see if we got the invite. Nope, not yet. There we go.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Wait the fuck a minute. The Cowboys won a game? Oh, that's ass, bro.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Lance going to put it up right away. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Gibson on the read option. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 5. Off of play action, here's Lance. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Here's Lance to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Lance. Quickly into the hands of Becker. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And Lance, he's going to change the play. On 2nd and goal. Lance. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Gibson. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain
No
of about
fucking way.
6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
Ready, set.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Lance looking to throw it. That is caught by Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Lance. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line.
Now Lance. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. And cycle.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on, set. Ready?
On play action, Lance. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going
Both
to
were
be
dropping
batted
coverage.
down, and we'll go the other
Wow.
way with a football.
Interesting.
They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
The Niners at 6-10 on the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go, go. 60 by 6.
McCaffrey running up the middle. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Christian McCaffrey.
That's so ass, dog.
Christian McCaffrey, 74 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Flush to his right. This is caught by Addison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Lance now on 1st down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally get him.
That's not
way down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around.
He gets hurt in the final game of the season, bro, when he needs 31 snaps.
Run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
Jesus Christ, man.
Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Wow, bro.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Purdy. Forced out to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Purdy from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we saw bring out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed.
Come on, man.
Able to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That's tough, bro.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now, 14-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Lamb will go in motion. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Lance going to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Play action, now it's Lance. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, his fourth touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Vikings 21, 49ers 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Escapes the defender. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount.
Touchdown! Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Purdy now on second down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Desmond King picks it.
Point, baby. Get it.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Lance now on first down. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
That's the check. Right there.
Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Gibson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
It's weird.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Lewis Seen, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
How does he keep blitzing me, bro? I don't get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Ready? On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Over the middle to Beckham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Completes this to Addison out left. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Gibson is in.
We in there, baby.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Gibson with a big
Really had their way
fucking
so far in the first half, but they
Couple
wanted to
tutties.
continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Vikings 42, 49ers 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task
I fell off of that.
Let's face it.
I thought he was going to the open guy, not the one that was.
Impossible if this possession is an empty one.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now Lance wants to change him up. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Throwing is Lance on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Lance looking to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Lance. He finds his target, Beckham. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers 14-yard line.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
22.
This one has turned out to be everyone's.
Another injury.
Realized.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And
this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Nifty move.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Oh,
Touchdown 49ers.
You're going to come too hard.
McCaffrey, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
Oh.
And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Vikings first down.
97. Ready?
Left side to Lamb.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And Lance, he's going to change the play.
Going right back to Beckham here, complete.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready. Sit. Mega. Zoom black. Right. Right.
To throw, it's Lance. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
First down, Vikings.
And now they'll shift things around. Now Lance again.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56. 49ers 20.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
What a fucking dive, baby!
On 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Such a big lead. The effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
Oh, this is awfully close, but it looks like they're going to move the chains. They somehow get the conversion there on 4th and 9.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Purdy looking to throw.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
At this point, down big, you have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game.
And now here's another interception. Desmond King picks it. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Meanwhile, Lance is going to throw here, caught by Addison.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now,
you see that out of bounds? Oh, they got me, son.
And, partner, why would they? Because
GG's,
who knows
man.
the next time you become as well as you have today. When you're in that zone,
another play.
You go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Vikings,
a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-5.
and now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for San Francisco,
They'll finish a less than stellar campaign with a mark of 6-11.
and this is a team that has a few good pieces in place but could stand to get deeper and younger all around. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
$27 first down. Let's get it, boys. Did turn the ball over once. That sucks. 4 for 5 on third down, though. 4 for 1 on fourth. Yikes. That was that red zone trip. 5 for 10 in the red zone. Like, what? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. But alright. 137.3 QBR, 34 for 45, 453, 6 tutties, and that 1 interception. Unfortunate. Purdy started the game off like 1 for 10, so there's that. CMC went off. And quote me on a couple plays I was texting on first down and popped the big ones. That 120-yard run, the 74-yard touchdown, I pass committed. Addison put up 126 and 3 touchdowns in the air, bro. It's insane. Only 2 carries for 9 yards. You just beat that blitz, man. Bosa got a sack, so it is what it is. 5 TFLs, yo. Lewis Seen, 6 tackles, a TFL, a sack, and 3 picks. Let's get it. And a force fumble. Let's go, man. That's our only sack? That's wild. 1 pass deflection for Asamoah. Damn. Mans might not have got the damn, what's the name? Defensive player of the year. That sucks. Or best linebacker, at least. Send him on a couple blitzes, man. Try to give another sack or 2. But that's what it is. We should have had the interception with him. That would have sealed it, really. Greenlaw with a pick 6 versus his old team. That's funny. +2 speed. Thanks. Whack. Big Quentin. This motherfucker, bro. Can he return from injury reserve yet? Like, come on, dog. He's been ready to come back since week 13, bro. Dog shit. Dog shit. Dog shit. I just need to see Trey Lance name up there for MVP, baby. Hey! The Chargers already played and the Titans can't catch me. Something in my goddamn eye, man.